Another one of the greatest generation died this morning. World War II veteran Maurice Bell died at his home in Mobile. He was 84 years old, and he was one of the Mobilians featured in Ken Burns' outstanding documentary called The War. 4 years ago, I talked with Mr. Bell at his home about his incredible story of survival following the sinking of the USS Indianapolis back in 1945.
These are some of the few survivors of the sinking of the USS Indianapolis, sunk by this Japanese submarine in the last days of World War II. The Indianapolis had just brought parts of the first atomic bomb to Tinian in the Pacific when it was hit. Out of the 1,200 sailors on board, only 317 survived.
In harm's way actually is, I think, of the best.
One of those is Maurice Bell of Mobile. While he is now 80 years old, he was only 18 when he was drafted and joined the Navy. After torpedoes hit the hull of the heavy cruiser, it capsized and sank in 12 minutes. Bell was one of the last ones to abandon ship.
And I jumped from there into that water.
How far a jump was that?
I would say, I estimated about 30 feet, 25 to 30 feet.
Bell knows what it's like to be surrounded by hungry sharks. He spent 4 days and 5 nights in the water, hoping, waiting to be rescued.
I remember several times it got real quiet, and someone all of a sudden let out the awfulest scream you ever heard. You turn your head around that way just in time to see him go straight down. Never see him again. And all at once the water just turned a little red around him.
He told me reports of shark attacks on the Gulf Coast bring back bad memories.
Every time I hear it, it does. It brings back memories, and sometimes I'll just sit there and shake and think about it, and just thank the Lord every time then that I see a shark just swim a few feet from me and they'll never touch me.
Maurice Bell's last big trip was on one of those honor flights from Mobile to the World War II Memorial in Washington. That was back in May. He did live long enough to mark his 65th wedding anniversary. Visitation is Sunday night from 5 to 8 at Mobile Memorial Gardens. His funeral is Monday at noon, also at Mobile Memorial Gardens.